a lot of discussions across. These are some of the images that you can pick from to actually represent what leadership means to you. Because I believe that pictures actually tells 1,000 words, and it's easier to describe through a picture than having you to describe what leadership means. So pick an image that represents leadership to you, and each person to share why you picked that picture or image and how does it connect to leadership. Okay? Then next, please write on the flip chart what leadership is. Okay? What makes a good leader? Excuse me. Yeah, don't be so excited first. Let me finish giving you all the task. So I need you all to write on the flip chart what leadership is, what makes a good leader, who is a leader to you, and why was the person chosen? Pause.
Sorry. You can take a breath.
Maybe we want to stop
Yeah, I
and
need a
restart.
breathe.
Because we want to do every 15 minutes, right?
Okay, you all clear about the task? Any questions about any clarifications you all need?
Sorry.
You can actually talk about it, then from there, then look at what leadership is. Because each of you has a different perspective of what leadership is.
Okay. Ready, guys?
Yes.
What is leadership?
Now, after you have shared with each other what leadership means to you through the image, then you can
Leadership.
write
Lead by
down
example.
what is leadership,
Leadership
what
that
makes
lead.
a good
Okay,
leader.
lead by example.
This can be in the theme. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Then what makes a good leader?
What is leadership?
What makes a good leader?
What makes a good leader? Make the people.
Yeah.
Listen.
M-A-K-E.
Make
M-A-D.
M-A-T.
M-A-K-E.
Make his co-workers to follow.
Make his co-workers to follow. Okay. Any other things? What makes a good leader? Lead by example.
Lead by example.
What is probably like what is the quality of a leader? Characteristic of quality.
Clear vision or idea of what to do.
Clear vision.
Who is a leader? How is this possible?
Who motivate me? Motivate.
What grade?
No lah.
K7.
K7 is okay.
K7. Here is K7.
This is
This
not.
is K7.
Yeah, this is okay.
Why was the person chosen? Why?
Motivate.
Common
Motivate.
respect.
Ah,
It's like whatever they say is
He is
Substance.
able to make it. Whatever he says, he can do it.
command.
Deliver like deliver.
deliver what they promise
Come on.
or what they say.
Deliver okay. But Telugu okay. Whether comedy, speech, anything. Okay. Why was the prostitution?
Why was the person chosen?
What is
Why? Why prostitution?
The person chosen
Yeah,
because
chosen
of
because
common, they command respect.
Mm-hmm.
They have also whatever they promise they will
Leadership,
deliver.
walk the talk.
Walk
It's a leader.
the talk. Walk.
Makes you want to walk the talk.
It's a style.
Not NATO. Not NATO.
Walk the talk means
What the talk means, whatever you say, you inspire.
Okay, one more minute.
I also think that
Name an example.
leaders no action, talk only.
No lah, that is not leader lah.
Yeah lah, I say not NATO. I cannot say NATO.
Done?
Okay.
30 more seconds.
Already selected done. See this one?
Engagement lah. They can engage with people. Name name.
Okay.
Then pulang kok ni tinggi si.
Yeah.
They won't.
Yes, yes. You're right.
Done.
Okay. Can I invite this group to share with us what is leadership and what makes a good leader? Let's hear from the group. What do you think leadership is and what makes a good leader?
I've just been delegate. Okay, this is our book, how we our book felt.
I can really listen to the group. Thank you.
What is leadership? It's a person who inspires you to follow willingly. What makes a good leader? We feel that it's heart, the brain, and the guts. Okay. Then why? Who is a good leader? Okay, why? A good example of these three attributes. Then example is like he's able to exemplify these three attributes. Right?
Well done.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, what about this group? Could you share with us what you have discussed?
Come on, man.
Okay, I think after a good discussion, we find that leadership must lead by example. Then they must also have a clear vision, ideas, how to move forward. The example is futuristic. Then the person that we think of is LKY, LSL, and Obama. So the characteristics is like they command respect. When their presence come in, the whole room atmosphere feel different. Yeah, this is something I think I can feel it lah. Yeah, it's just like when I come in, you all feel the same. Yeah, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Yeah, I feel the same lah. Feel the same. So deliver what they have promised and walk the talk, not NATO lah. No action, talk only. Then of course, above all, they have to be very knowledgeable and very engaged with the people around. Yeah, that is also one of our conclusion about leadership.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You all know what LSL means, right?
It's a brand name.
It's a friend. No, it's
Actually, not
person.
yes, you know.
No, it's really
Hey lah.
SH lah.
Okay, now that you've
L lah.
Is it long?
H S.
Okay, now that we have discussed what leadership is and you have also identified some of the leaders. So I asked you, there's always this question, are leaders born or made?
Leaders are born.
Are leaders born or made?
Born.
Born. Anyone say made?
I think it's a dual combo.
Yeah.
First is
You have to have you have to in a sense be naturally charismatic. You must be able to inspire people so that sometimes you may be able to learn it, but if it's not within you, it's also very difficult because people can tell that you are putting on an act in that sense. So the inbuiltness, the inborn characteristic, that is one factor. But you can also learn other things. Like the other group mentioned, he has to be knowledgeable, he has to be able to walk the talk. if he may have the natural ability, but if he's somebody who's maybe a lower level person who has not had very much education, sometimes it's also very difficult, to then get the people around you to follow you because they say, oh, he's a fool. But on the other hand, you also have cases where there are what you call idiots, but they have a lot of charismatics. All those like cult leaders, they may have the wrong idea, but they are so charismatic they are able to lead the group as well and inspire people to kill themselves.
Anything else to add? So another question: is Hitler a good leader?
Yes.
In what sense? Why is he a good leader?
Very organized. He asks people to go to the chamber, all follow nicely, go, die.
Yeah, not you get shot.
Shot. Very, very, very organized. Yeah.
I would agree that he's a leader, but I would not agree that he's a good leader because he doesn't bring people to do good cause. It's actually for something like negative. So he's able to garner commitment and support from others. It's the same as I think in the military, people say if your platoon sergeant says jump, there's a cliff, jump. You don't ask questions, you just jump. Is that how you would behave? There must be certain things in him that you would just jump, right? Yeah, because of the trust you have in him, because of the influence he has on you, or you know that you'll be punished if you don't jump. There are so many different characteristics in terms of why somebody, a leader who is put in that position. So is leadership about people in position, or it's about people who can actually walk the talk and influence you? Will you follow somebody who is only for their own right? Or you will follow somebody if your boss says, okay, I want all of you to commit and achieve this goal of this target for the year so that I can be promoted. Is this something that will make you want to be committed? Or you feel that it's a goal, not my goal?
Motivation to make the people to commit.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. When you motivate somebody as a leader, you need to motivate them based on what they want to be motivated, not forcing down a goal in order for them to follow. So this is what we talk about with regards to leadership and what a good leader needs to have. Okay, so leadership is the ability to influence a group, is the achievement of our goals, is to provide direction and also to energize others, and lastly is to obtain their commitment to actually fulfill the vision. Okay, now that we have gone through the session, let's recap what we have learned today. We have looked at reflecting through journaling. We have looked at identifying the core values, what actually makes you tick and what is important to you. And lastly, we have also defined what leadership is. Okay, now, time to do reflection and journal. What have you learned today? How are you going to apply what you have learned? Take some time to write down your thoughts and reflect before you share with your group.
I learned about leadership. Core values, So what is core value?
It's your
a
belief.
need and also things that will drive you to choose certificate in business.
Yeah, that is what,
Okay,
what you believe. What you believe is your core.
all done?
Need and value.
Yes. You all share with each other as well. Reflection.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much for attending the class.